Mark's daughter had just been born. He held her gently, like she might break if he breathed too hard. Tears rolled down his face as he looked at her, overwhelmed by everything: love, fear, relief, and the weight of what had just happened. He turned to the Viltrumite nurse and asked how Eve was doing. The nurse told him Eve was still in surgery. She had lost a lot of blood after Robot's attack. The doctors were doing everything they could to keep her alive, but they wouldn't be able to save her leg. It had been completely torn off. Mark didn't care about the leg. All he wanted was for Eve to live. The nurse left him alone with the baby for a while. It was just the two of them in that quiet room, her soft breathing grounding him while the world outside threatened to collapse. Then another nurse came in and told him Eve had stabilized. He rushed to her room. Eve was weak, but she was awake. She saw the baby and reached out, wanting to hold her. Mark placed the baby in her arms, and for a moment, the chaos faded. Just the three of them, together, breathing, alive. A little bubble of peace in a world falling apart. But Mark knew it couldn't last. He left the room and found Omni-Man. Robot was still out there, still pushing to take control. Mark asked for an update, but Omni-Man had something else to show him first. He took Mark to another room where Monster Girl was hooked up to machines, barely alive. Anissa was there and explained how she had found her floating in space, almost dead. Before they could say more, Lucan ran in. Robot was coming straight for the Viltrumite ship. Omni-Man looked at Mark and told him to go back to Eve and the baby. He would handle Robot. Outside the ship, the Viltrumites gathered. They surrounded Robot, ready for the fight. Follow to see what happens next.